if you're interested in taking away our music at any age, our brand new album is called Anything But Normal. It's a website to your phone, and once it's on your phone, then you can play. So it's just a bit of a workaround. And if you get a new phone, you can use the password again. If you've got friends that you want to give it to, it'll work for them as well. It's not limited. So have a listen to one or two songs, see what you think. If you decide you want to take away the music, it is only 20 for all three of the albums together with the passwords as well. The bag is totally free with the three albums. It's a souvenir bag that says the best buskers in the world made on Grafton Street, Ireland. And Glover can help you in between every song. He has card machines as well. And we can of course sign them for you. Thanks for listening, thanks for stopping. This song is called The Things I Wish I'd Done. It's about a conversation I had when I was 15 years old with an old man on a bus coming into Dublin. I used to work in Clark's, which is just 3 doors from here. I was 15, I was coming in on a midterm break to work in the stockroom on a Monday morning. And I gave my seat to an old man and he started talking to me about life. And I forgot about that conversation until a long time. And a few months ago, I remembered because I saw a little boy give his seat to an old man and it kind of just came back to me. And we decided to try and tell that story from the perspective of being a lot older. This is called The Things I Wish I'd Done. Into town that I offered up my seat to an old man so he could sit down. He smiled and said they don't make them like they used to, and there's no respect among the youth for the older generation. It's a sad, sad revelation what the world is coming to. So don't go wasting precious time. Hate these words of mine. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're old, and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bold. Cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait until you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the songs I wish I'd sung, do the things I wish I'd done. He told me of his childhood, his triumphs and his failures on the way, of his deep and boundless sorrow at the passing dearest wife, Sinead. And he smiled for one who makes you laugh and live each moment like your last. Say I love you every night, say I'm sorry when you fight, leave your anger in the past. And don't go wasting precious time. Hate these words of mine. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're old, and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bold. Cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait until you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the song I wish I'd sung, do the things I wish I'd done. farewell and pressed the bell, rose up from his seat, and then he said, go on and live your life, my lad, I hope that my advice will serve you well. Life goes by and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bolder, cause your time is much sweeter than honey. My precious thing gold is worth more than money, so don't wait until you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the songs I wish I had sung, and do the things I wish I'd done. Again, we're called Keywest. Thank you so much for happening to listen to us. While I introduce the next song, if anybody is interested, this is Glover. You can pop over to him. He does have a card machine. And again, to remind you, it's all original music. Our new album is not available on Spotify. You can only get it off us here on the streets. And again, it is only 20 for all three of the albums together. They also have a bag there as well, which is part of it. And as I said before, inside each CD, there is a password, for example, behind the album here, and that will let you download the album from our website to your phone as well. So have a listen to one or two songs, see what you think. And if you'd like to support us, just pop over to Glover and he will help you out. In the meantime, this next song is a song called The Little Things. It's from this album right here. And as I said before, if you are just arriving along, basically, we are just two members of a 5-piece band called Keywest. This is Glover, my name is Cav, and we go by those names because we're both Andrew. We've been friends since we were 6 years old. We used to play here when we were about 14. We went to Los Angeles when we were 18. We started working with a producer called Mark Needham in LA. Mark produced the Mr. Brightside album for The Killers, Radioactive for Imagine Dragons, Wicked Game for Chris Isaak, Rumours for Fleetwood Mac. And from there, we basically signed a deal. And since then, we've had 3 #1 albums, a platinum album, 5 #1 singles, 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards. And despite all of those successes, we were broke. We spent 90% of our time living in tour buses and hotel rooms, making money for people we never met. The music industry has gotten very bad. It was always bad, but it's gotten worse. Record labels take 80% of what you make. Publishers take 50% of your royalties. Management takes 20%. That doesn't include your deals with promoters and agencies. And whatever's left after all that, you split it by 5. And people used to buy an album for 10 or 15 euro. Now 100,000 streams is $4. So that's the reason why almost all new artists are solo artists and not bands, because they can't afford to survive. They can't, once they're breaking up the money by 5, there's just not enough to live. So things are changing. The industry is changing. So we've decided to come back play on the streets. So have a listen to 1 or 2 songs. Please bear in mind as well, we're not a store that you can come back and find. We get about 1,000 messages a week from people, because we perform 3 times a day in different locations, 4 days a week. We get about 1,000 messages from people who go home and they research when they get home and they start listening to some more music. And the email always says the same thing: I saw you guys last week and I regret not taking an album on the day. Where can I get one? So I'll do my best to try and convince you to take it today, because the chances of us ever passing each other again, you have to be in the same street at the same hour, in the same city, in the same country at some point in the future. So generally speaking, we never see the same face twice. Sometimes it could take years, we might see someone for a second time, but so have a listen. And like I said before, one last time, it is only 20 for all 3 of the albums in the bundle deal with the tote bag. I hope you see the value in that in a city where they will charge you 20 euro for 2 pints. That's a fact. And again, one last reminder, if you don't have a CD player, there is a password printed right here behind the CD on this album, and that will let you download the album from our website to your phone, and then you can use your Spotify to play it, or you can share it with your friends and your family as well. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, so we'll get into this next song now in a moment. This is called The Little Things. It's from this album right here. It's about the simple things in life being the most important in the end. And the thing is, we are playing the songs with just the 2 of us, so we're doing our best to give you an idea of what they sound like. He's playing the kick drum on his left foot. I'm playing a tambourine here on my right. We've got shakers, harmonicas, harmonies, but we're limited. We're missing our drummer, bass player, electric guitar player. They all sing as well, so that helps. So there's more harmonies at the live shows. And if you are interested in coming to one of our tours, as you can see here, we have some tour dates. We do plan on looking at the US, Canada, and Australia for the end of either the end of 25 or the start of 26. But this is going to occupy most of our energy at the start of 25. We've just come off the back of a tour of the UK. This time around now we're expanding to add the UK, Europe as well, Ireland of course, and then we're going to try and expand out further as well. So, but we have to take it in stages because we're paying for it. Take out bank loans, we try and do what we can, and then we try and recover the money by selling tickets and busking on the street. So have a listen, see what you think. Tell me where to look.
I don't know, Glover got, might be in the box, maybe? You know, Glove, water. Oh, yeah.
All right. This song is called The Little Things. Like I said, it's about the simple things in your life that matter the most, which is just for us, having a life, being able to maybe save for a house, get married, have kids, not together. That sounded like I was talking about us, like separate lives.
You're crying, I will understand, and I will always be right here to hold your hand. When it's darkest, when you're all alone, I will be that shining light to guide you home. 'Cause it's the little things, I swear, the way you sing when you dry your hair, it's the little things we share. Oh, the way you hold my hand after all these years, you make me laugh when I'm close to tears. We stay up late drinking cheap red wine, like it's our first date, we'll just talk all night about the little things. When you're older, and when your bones feel weak, I will sing to you until you fall asleep. And when it's colder, when it gets hard to move, I will dance with you right there in the living room. 'Cause it's the little things you do, the way you laugh when I act a fool, it's the little things you do. The way you hold my hand after all these years, you make me laugh when I'm close to tears. We stay up late drinking cheap red wine, like it's our first date. We'll just talk all night. I tell you all my fears and you just say, we'll play it all by ear. We'll be okay. We're so much stronger than all of this. We'll build our lives up brick by brick, up on the little things, up on the little things. When you're crying, I will understand. I will always be right here to hold your hand. 'Cause it's the little things I've seen. You're so much kinder than I'll ever be. It's the little things for me. Oh, the way you hold my hand after all these years. You make me laugh and I'm close to tears. We stay up late drinking cheap red wine, like it's our first date. We'll just talk all night. I tell you all my fears and you just say, we'll play it all by ear. We'll be okay. We're so much stronger than all of this. We'll build our lives out brick by brick, upon the little things.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Again, we're called Keywest, guys. Thank you so very much for stopping to listen to us. First of all, if anybody wants to take away the music while I'm introducing the next song, we're talking about the band a little bit. This next one is a song called Parachute, and again, I should also mention it is only 20. It's a nice souvenir. We're trying to offer you as much value as we can because we understand we're asking you to make an impulse decision. I hope you see the value in 3 albums and a bag for 20. After all, if you get a bag like that in any souvenir store, it'll just say Dublin, Trinity, Guinness, Temple Bar, Ireland on it. Probably cost a tenner, possibly made in a big giant factory somewhere by kids. However, this bag is made right here in Poland. So if anybody is interested in picking it up, pop on over to us. Glover can help you. If you've got card, Glover has a card machine as well. And we also take cash. In the meantime, I'll tell you a little bit more about the band, about the music. This next song is a song called Parachute. And wonderful. So we'll get going in just a minute. This next song is called Parachute. It's about somebody that I met a long time ago. We used to busk on the street a long time ago, and I met somebody. She worked in Swarovski, which is a shop just down here on the left, on the right. And I never really had the courage to talk to her, so I just sort of loved her from afar. You know, I don't know if you consider that stalking or not. Did I follow her home? Once or twice. Just wanted to make sure she was safe, you know. Did I perch in the tree outside of her house with night vision binoculars? Maybe. I don't know. No, I didn't do those things. That's all. Fun and games. However, I did run into her many years later on a flight to Dubai, and I actually wrote a song back then about how I was always going to be in love with this girl who was never going to know I existed, and now we're engaged to be married, and she actually works in here. So she can generally hear me telling these stories because she works up on this floor here. So if you see anyone looking out the window and looking down, wonderful. This song is called Parachute. It's about sort of always being there for somebody. When everything else fails, you're still there. Can I ask you to come into the red line, guys, right up to it, so that we have loads of room behind you, otherwise we can be fined by inspectors. Wonderful. We just have a couple of songs left now, probably 2 or 3. want to get tickets to any of the shows, by the way, that's the link to the tickets. Some of these venues are bigger than others, obviously, so some of them will sell out quite quickly because we'll start in a small venue when we go to a new city. So if you're interested in coming to any of those, check them out. All right. This is called Parachute.
They wanna keep you where you are. These people, don't you let them bring you down, down, down. And some friends only call you when they need you for something. Some friends will take everything and leave you with nothing. So who needs enemies when you got friends like these around, around, around? And if you ever feel in doubt, remember that it's alright, it's okay, cause yesterday was yesterday. Let me wipe those tears away. I will help you find your way when you're upside down, inside out. I'll never let you hit the ground when you're falling and there's nothing you can do. I'll be your parachute. I'll be your parachute. And someday you will feel like your whole world is ending. Someday you will feel like you're just done pretending that you're okay with all the pain and rage inside you. But don't be afraid, don't let the blame build up and blind you. And if you ever feeling down, please remember that it's alright, it's okay, cause yesterday was yesterday. Let me wipe those tears away. I will help you find your way when you're upside down, inside out. I'll never let you hit the ground when you're falling and there's nothing you can do. I'll be your parachute. I'll be your parachute. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you had a day from hell. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't let them get inside your head. Let me talk you down on the ledge. Don't be so hard on yourself. And remember that it's alright, it's okay. Yesterday was yesterday. Let me wipe those tears away. I will help you find your way when you're upside down, inside out. I'll never let you hit the ground when you're falling and there's nothing you can do. I'll be your parachute. 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 I'll be your parachute.
Thank you very much. Again, we're called Keywest, guys. Thank you so much for stopping to listen to us. If anybody does want to take away the music and support what we're doing, this is Glover. He's available in between each song and can help you out. And again, just to remind you, it is only 20 for all three of our albums together. They also come with a tote bag, which is a nice souvenir to take away, something a little bit more interesting than a generic place name like Dublin Trinity Guinness Temple Bar, something along those lines. It says the best buskers in the world are made on Grafton Street, Ireland, with love, Keywest. A lot of people don't realise how many successful musicians started here on this street. Every famous Irish artist played here first. In terms of international guys, we had come through here before they went on to be famous. Ed Sheeran, James Bay, Passenger, Lewis Capaldi, Rodrigo Gabriel used to play here for a long time. So it's a nice thing to kind of pay tribute to the wonderful musicians who were here in the past and presently, and no doubt in the future. It's a world-renowned street for music. All right, we're down to our final couple of songs now. This next one is called... we don't have a set list, we just pick as we go, depending on what we're feeling. Okay. I've just been informed by Ryu, you just have 10 bags left. That's cool. Anybody wants to get those, pop on over in between the songs. This is a song that we haven't done quite a lot on the street. It's called Feeling My Way in the Darkness. It's about our decision to leave our record label and go on our own. The idea is that
yeah, so I can keep the one.
Going to sign back in, and we were busking in England at the time, and it was a phone call where he said, look, we've decided we're not going to sign back in. And then it just kind of absentmindedly got sang, just singing it without realizing. The subconscious brain was sort of singing the lyrics, and we copped that it was about that, and that's what this is. It's called Feeling My Way in the Darkness. We don't like to do this song on the street too often because it really does benefit from the rest of the band. We are just two members of the band, there's 5 people, so but we'll do our best to give you an idea of what it sounds like. And again, as I said before, to be brief, we're just 2 members of a band called Keywest. In Ireland, we've had 3 #1 albums, a platinum album, 5 #1 singles, and 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards. We've also had tens of millions of streams across the world. Our songs get played on radio around. We've also had songs in movies and TV shows, and despite all those successes, we never made any money. So that's how bad record deals can be. And some of our music will be owned for the rest of our lives, plus 70 years after our death. Some of our songs, if we sing them on the internet, we get copyright strikes against ourselves and things like this. So we've just said enough is enough. So we're now completely independent and people-powered, essentially. So have a listen, see what you think. This song is called Feeling My Way in the Darkness. And can I get everyone just to step a little bit closer to where this red line is, because they do have busking inspectors in Dublin, and if we're blocking the area, we get a fine. So just a little bit closer, guys. Don't worry, it's not electrified.
I wasn't ready enough, too quick to falling in love, wasting my time. Now I'm older, I got no woman to hold. I'm learning how to be on my own, and I don't feel so wise. I just wanna feel again like I once did. Believe again I can do this. I wanna be in love like when I was young. I was young. Oh, 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 stuck in the middle. Oh, 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 life is a riddle, and I'm feeling my way in the darkness. You got me feeling my way in the darkness. Oh, 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 love me a little. Oh, 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 life is a riddle, and I'm feeling my way in the darkness. You got me feeling my way in the darkness. mistakes, and I drank away pain. I tried to be brave, and I've lived a lie. Now I'm learning there's no point in my shame. There's no pointing, no blame between you and I. Oh, I just wanna feel again like I once did. Believe again I can do this. I wanna be in love like when I was young. I was young. Oh, 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 love me a little. Oh, 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 life is real. And I'm feeling my way in the darkness. You got me feeling my way in the darkness. Oh, 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 stuck in the middle. Oh, 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 life is real. And I'm feeling my way in the darkness. You got me feeling my way in the darkness. I'm feeling my way in the darkness. I'm feeling my way in the darkness.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You're doing. Gloria will help you out. Thank you. We're called Keywest, guys. Thank you so much for stopping to listen to us. We just have a couple of songs now for the day. This next song is a song called Stop the World. It's a song about kind of how mental the world has gotten and what the what social media has done to all of our heads. So for those of you just arrived along, if you are interested in taking away the music, this is Glover. He can help you out now while I'm introducing the next song. And again, just a reminder, our brand new album is called Anything But Normal. It's not available on Spotify or any services like that. It's only available from us directly on the streets or at shows. See you there. Wonderful. So as I was saying, our brand new album is called Anything But Normal. This is it right here. The last song you just heard is on this album. This album is not on Spotify, and it won't be on Spotify ever. Our next album won't be either. We're not releasing our albums the way we used to those services. We're trying to build something very simple, a very direct connection with the people who like our music. When you get a CD off us, it has a password inside, and that will let you download it onto your phone. And when you download it onto your phone, that's when you can play it in Spotify. More importantly, when you're downloading the album, you'll also be asked if you want to tell us what city you live in. And if you let us know what city you're in, we'll send you an email when we're playing a show in your town. It's that simple. A lot of people think that they might follow us on social media and find out when we're going to be playing in your town. And that's just not how social media works. Social media is designed to push viral videos into your feed, right? So the only things you really see are the things that are doing well, that have activity on them. A poster about a gig from us is not going to go viral. And we don't have the money to advertise it. When you go to a show, you go because you've seen ads on social media, or you've seen ads in the real world, or you've seen ads in regular media. And it's a lot of money. So we're just cutting all that out. We're saying to people, if you like what we do, just tell us, join us, let us know what city you're in, and be a part of what we're doing, and we'll cut out all the middlemen, and we'll never have to charge that much for tickets, and nobody else is going to get rich off us anymore. We're just keeping things direct. So have a listen, see what you think. This song is called Stop the World. It's about how mental the world has gotten. It's largely about social media. The fact that we have 3 phones pointed at us right now, the hypocrisy of my statement is not lost on me. To many people, it is a necessary evil. How you doing? At the same time, when social media first came into our lives, it was generally about staying connected with people. So it was generally about just kind of hanging out, letting people know messages, but now it's about narcissism. It's about putting up posts and hoping that loads of people like it, people you don't even know. What else does it give us? Anxiety, confusion, stress, self-consciousness, narcissism. So that's kind of know what this is about? It's called Stop the World. Can I just get everyone to come a little closer here, guys? We make this small again so that we don't get any fines into these red lines. Thank you so much.
Is it just me, or does it seem like the whole world's gone crazy? Is free speech hate speech, or can we agree to disagree? Overnight, price hikes, and people will do anything for likes. The world's on fire, and we still debate climate change. So stop the world and drop me off somewhere kids don't die in schools and the rich don't know news. The world ain't clock me out. We sold our soul for narcissism to become slaves to an algorithm. Telling jokes is how I cope with being broke and getting older. Drinking beer to drown my fear, to take the weight of the world off my shoulders. See the rich get richer when the poor divide. Black and white, left and right, keeps the main issues out of sight and out of mind. So stop the world and drop me off somewhere kids don't die in school and the rich don't own the news. Oh, stop the world and clock me out. We sold our soul for narcissism to become slaves to an algorithm. And I have never been a man of faith, but lately I've been praying. Maybe I just haven't got the brains to deal with these folks that say and self-diagnosed society. Everyone's got ADHD, it's a symptom of technology. So stop the world and drop me off somewhere kids don't die in school and the world's not run by fools. So stop the world and clock me out. We sold our soul for pennies on the dollar and the devil stood amused because the currency used was views. We'll do anything for a view.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Again, we're called Keywest, guys. Thank you so much for stopping to listen to us. If anybody wants, this is our final song now today. If anybody wants to take away the music, this is Glover. Just pop over to him while I introduce this next song. We just have a few left if anybody wants to take those. As I said before, we are a completely independent band. Long story short, we're two members of a 5-piece band called Keywest. We've had 3 #1 albums in Ireland, a platinum album, 5 #1 singles, and 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards. We walked away from our record label in 2022 because after a lot of success over the years, we had no money. We weren't able to do basic things like build a lasting relationship because we spent 90% of our lives in hotels and tour buses just for a few joyous moments, and eventually you just have to decide that's not really living. We were away for important family relationships, couldn't save for a house, so we made the decision to put our egos aside, return to playing on the streets for the first time in 10 years, sell our music directly to people, book our own shows. It's all of our own cash, and we hope that we want to sell tickets, sell albums, try and make the money back to keep on growing and expanding without having to sell our souls again. So if you'd like to be a part of that journey and support something that isn't a giant corporation, pop over to us after this next song. It is only 20 for all three of the albums together, plus the souvenir bag. We hope to see the value in 3 albums in a bag for 20 in a city where it is €35 for a vodka Red Bull and Temple Bar. Just so it is €35 for a vodka Red Bull and Temple Bar. Hey, you, will you help him? This is Ryu, pronounced Hiyu. I'm not saying hey you, will you help him? If anyone thinks I'm being, it's literally Hiyu. He's our social media guy, and he helps alleviate, because we don't know enough about social media, so we need his help, because he's young and he gets it. I've got one bag here if you want to.
No, that's for him.
I stand under you. So, this is our last song, folks. This is called... I need to pick one. Because this is our final song, I guess we get to pick anything. So I'm going to do a song that we never do on the street. This is called The Devil. This is called The Devil You Know. It's the idea behind this song is that in our lives we got to know so many different people, and sometimes the nicest people we met were the cruelest. Sometimes you don't see, because great manipulators you don't see coming. Because if you did, they'd be no good at manipulating. That's the point. So that's one thing that we learned. Sometimes a big smile is not always and that's it, that's how it works. You'll never see it coming. So that's the idea behind this. It's called The Devil You Know. It's our final song today. It's actually a piano song.
If I was the devil, you never see my horns. 'Cause I come with a handsome face, the airs and graces. I'd be famous, but I wouldn't know. And I'd act like an angel up on reality TV, telling you you're not good enough, so change your luck. With the nip and tuck, you could look as good as me. Oh, now the road to hell is paved with all your good intentions. Oh, don't blame the world for choices made by the man in your reflection. Oh no, better the devil that you know than the one you don't. The devil that you know than the one you don't. Better the devil that you know than the one you don't. 'Cause you're dealing with the devil, and the devil always gets what he wants. If I was the devil, I'd be a democratic man, dividing you by left and right, black and white, rich and poor. It's all part of my plan. Better the devil that you know than the one you don't. The devil that you know than the one you don't. Better the devil that you know than the one you don't. 'Cause you're dealing with the devil, and the devil always gets what he wants. The devil always gets what devil always gets what he wants.
Thank you very much. That is our final song, guys. If anybody would like to support us, please pop over to us now. We just have these 2 bags left, and Glover can help you out if you want to use